Alright folks, we are back with some more Control. We were just about to get into the turntables. We are still looking for the ordinary AWE area, which appears to be directly ahead. Serenade by rotating the turntable tracks. Why do I need to do that? I can just fly over this bitch. There's the dump site. There's the Sterling AWE. Oh no, what is that doing in here? I don't like that. I don't like any of this. No, I don't want to. Oh, where the heck did you come from? Get out of here. Okay. There's our friend, the Astral Spike over there, bridge operator. I guess we gotta go down there. Yeah, that's pretty closed. Oh Lord, it's coming. Got mold. I don't like mold. Sure. Work chat. Teeth. Because you just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy little, tiny little boxes. Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Mold. Mold. Go away. Never come again another day.
It won't rotate.
The heck now?
Something's blocking it.
Same shit on this side, okay? Easy enough. Now the door's magically open. Why wouldn't they just open without all of that? Whatever. That's a nice C's accelerator. Too bad I don't use C's. Okay, what do we... It's... well, I can't go that way, so... This way it is, I suppose. Okay. Ah. It's one of those fucking invisible bitches. Yeah, I didn't have any health. Okay. Well, hey, at least the turntable is in the right spot. let him taste the triple cannons. Just gonna wait for my energy to charge up a little bit here. No, no, barrels, barrels, you must come. Alright. Much easier that time now that we were ready for it. Anything useful back here? Nope. Hate those invisible guys. Like, they just... Seems like even with all the health boosting I've done lately, not that it's a lot or anything, but it's something. It seems like their attack from stealth will always reduce us to like 1 hit, so it's pretty annoying. The heck is that a picture of? I do not know. I also don't know why there'd be a picture in this area, but sure. Why not? That is a plane. Why is there a plane under here? Okay, looks like we have some things to power up, so... Guess let's get busy with that. Good. Aha, one more. Also, what is going on here? Will that elevator take us where we need to go? If that's the case, why am I doing this with the... batteries? Where is the last battery? Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay. Ooh. Nice launch efficiency mod. Yep, we'll take that. Now let me guess. A bunch of people are gonna pop out as soon as I plug this in, aren't they? No? Oh, the elevator works now. Okay, so yeah, I did need to plug all of that stuff in then. What's up with this plane, though? Ah, yeah, that's the problem with the plane. The plane is not up. Yeah, looks pretty messed up. Alright, moving on, I suppose. Well, I don't know about a slide projector, but I did find some hiss, so... So, good. Hey. Good day. I say good day. Oh, there's the plane again. Alright. Wow. Oh, that was probably one of the, like, fire extinguishers or something that exploded there. Man, I love the environmental destruction that can happen in this place. It's so cool. Such a nice touch. Airplane evaluation order. Oh, okay. Altered examination request, airplane wreckage. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE. See case file Redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector. Brought here through the New York subway tunnel. Special access Redacted. For more information on tunnel Redacted, and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and Redacted, see file 412-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for Redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. So you're telling me that they just huffed this entire plane through the damn New York City subway, and nobody noticed? That's pretty incredible that nobody noticed. I actually have some pretty bright lighting. Ordinary AWE. AWE study on hold. Areas off limits. Pending future use. Oh, I guess all the signs and stuff they put up really stopped being useful then, huh? Hi? You're just standing here like, yep, this is just where I work. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A. Okay. Let's see. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF, interview 2002. I guess that's Dylan Faden, probably. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF, therapy session 2010. And I guess that's us, Jesse Faden, in therapy. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil, most likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden, 2002. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation, house. Alright, so here they are digging into the, whoa, spinny chair. Oh, looks like we need this to open the door anyway. Okay. If that chair could stop spinning, that would be great. It's kind of sketching me out a little bit. Yeah, so they're kind of digging into all the goings on in Ordinary.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If you found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m. We're still a family show.
I'm sorry.
Family show.
It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
It's like some conspiracy theory radio show. We have another projector. Maybe that'll play something. Ordinary summary. Ordinary, AWE 24. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power. Slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, see P6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11-year-old, see P7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Interesting. I also find it kind of weird that we would have just been like, hey, you know what? We're going to go play. Let's go hang out at the dump. I mean, maybe it was a small town. It probably was a small town out in the middle of nowhere with not too much to do. I'm guessing, since they claimed it was a industrial accident and covered it up sort of. So that's potentially what's going on there, which is why maybe that's why they went to the dump, because there's not really much else to do when you're a kid. But still, that doesn't seem like the best place to be playing, as evidenced by the fact that they found a funky slide projector. Alright, is this going to play it? Yep, here we go.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Dr. Darling loves his slide presentations. Ordinary AWE, Stage 4A. Wait a minute, wasn't the last one of these we found? I don't want this box of crap. Wasn't the last one we found 1A? Town proper, witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. What the fuck is a dung monkey? There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. What? The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation hand. SID 36 is verified and in Bureau possession. unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. Alright, so what the heck are these dung monkeys and then this Neil thing? So I guess the slide projector perhaps allowed some creatures to come through along with the spirit Polaris. Hello, boys. What can I do you for? Oh, AWE Stage 2. Okay. Sled Hill Cave. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. What the fuck? So there was this one slide that had whatever the fuck the Not Mother is, and she feeds people milk and then they turn into monsters. That no thank you. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Not Mother. Yeah. No thanks. That's funny though. That kind of reminds me of this, you know, the SCP writings on the internet. There was one that I read, which a while ago actually, seems sort of similar about this. Actually, it was like this. This kind of tallish, just blob of flesh that just like had like nipples all over it, and people in the room would have like a uncontrollable desire to breastfeed essentially from this thing, and they would just be trapped by it. And as soon as they started drinking it, they couldn't stop, and they would eventually just like wither away and die. Kind of an interesting parallel there. Almost wonder if they like read up on some SCP things to get like ideas for.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He never visits, not since Roberts. So tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it today?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need.
Another casualty, it sounds like. Why would she be so concerned with what day it is, though? That seems a little strange. But I guess I digress. Let's see. Okay. We're at 26 minutes now, and we just found a control point. I don't know when we'll find another one, so I don't want to get too involved because it looks like we are actually coming up on the AWE room here. So I don't want to get too involved and then have a super long video. So we're gonna wrap it up here. The last one was kind of long anyway, so yeah, we'll wrap it up here, and we'll get into that next room in the next one. So thank you all for watching, as always, and we'll see you in the next one when we come back with some more Control.